This is going to be a step-by-step walkthrough of how to solo the Shadow Thief Nightfall this week. You're going after Taniks. For this first part, just start sprinting immediately. There's going to be a couple Shriekers that spawn. Just don't even worry about them. Sprint right away. Now, the burns this week, there's Void Burn and there's Solar Burn and there's also Grounded. So if you're in the air, you take more damage. Usually I would just jump past all this, but I'm sprinting. The first few parts of this Nightfall are a joke. If you're a Hunter, you can just go and viz and sneak past all this. If you're a Titan Warlock, just lob nades. These guys go down really quick. There's no ultras, just a wizard, 2 knights, and a few cursed thrall. Really easy, just shoot them from a distance where I shot them. This next part, just run on by. Wave to the enemies. See guys later. I'm not sure if they wanted that to be a part of the Nightfall or that's just a little side battle that's going on. I don't know. Waste of time. So for this next part, bust out your rocket launcher. Make sure you got full rockets. I'm popping a pack right now. And you're going to use this rocket to try and take out this little group of enemies that are going to be right around this corner. There's an Ultra Knight, or Ultra Captain, my bad. And you want to take him out. There he is. Now Solar Burn's on, so Galahorn's going to kill him right away. And next you want to take out the snipers. If Arc Burn's on, these snipers will kill you. There's one to the right I just shot, and there's one right to the left of the platform. And hopefully you don't suck at sniping like I do. You kill him, and then there's another sniper way to the left. Just creep on out. There he is. And he's done. Now you got to be careful for the snipers on Arc Burn. Next wave will come in. Just some invisible sword guys. Nothing really too difficult. Pretty easy to handle. Just smoke them. After the sword guys, then comes some dregs. And along with the dregs will be 3 more snipers. There's also 2 ultra dregs, so be careful. They will toss grenades in this hallway. Just stay in this hallway the whole time. It's okay. You'll be safe, but they will toss nades. So if Arc Burn's on for that week, just be careful. See, I mean, I almost died from like, I don't know, 1 solar shot from that guy's little cannon or whatever the dregs use. So just take your time, no rush, but there's one of the first snipers. The snipers spawn in the same spot. So there's a sniper to the right of the platform. Then the next sniper that just now spawned with this group of dregs will be to the left of the platform. There he is. And then the third one is going to be way to the left. But for some reason, Taniks spawns here. So there he goes. He usually comes once you clear out all the enemies, but he decided to come early. Now with Solar Burn on, his Scorched Cannon will do major damage. And I'm looking for the third sniper, but he didn't want to poke his head out. Major damage, so just be careful. Stay in this hallway and wait for him to teleport into your view. Don't take a chance poking your head out looking for him. Just wait for him to come into view. He will teleport into view. Now, if Solar Burn's not on, I would save your rockets and use your best sniper rifle. But with Solar Burn on this week, dude, I just went with Galahorn, lit him up. So there you go. 1/4 of his life is now gone. He is now immune, and he will go up in the little jet stream there up to his ship. Okay, and see, Taniks is BSing. There he goes. He's finally leaving. From there, just pick up any ammo that's around, load up, make sure you got full stuff, and hop up into the ship. And now we're making our way to the next room. Now, I like to do all this from back in that door area, but you can also come up here if you follow my path. Jump right there, and then you're going to jump up on top of this. And you can shoot enemies from up here once they spawn, once you trigger their spawn. I don't like this area as much personally. That's just my opinion though. You can be up here if you want. I wanted to show you other ways some people have done it. So you got to go down the steps to trigger them. I run back into this room. And like the first part, you have to damage Taniks a little bit before he will leave. No enemies will come through that door. They will stop right in front of the door. That's why I enjoy being back here. So there's Taniks. Again, if Solar Burn's on, get your rocket launchers out, Hunger of Crota, and just float one out there to do some damage, because his friggin' Scorch Cannon, man, that thing, 1 or 2 hits, you're done, depending on level and armor rating. So I'm just going to sneak out, pop a rocket, fall back. See, that was 1 hit right there, and I almost died. I'm a level 34, so 2 hits for me, I'm done. 32, 1-hitted. 33, you might be able to take 2 hits. So just take it slow, keep it simple, you guys. You want to finish this, don't rush through it, take your time. Taniks will move further down in the room once you do enough damage, and you will know when this triggers because Shanks will spawn. Here are the Shanks. You're going to be able to poke your head out a little bit more. Just be careful about snipers. If Arc Burn's on, these Shanks are tough, so focus on them first. Solar Burn's on, so I didn't have to worry about them as much. Now there will be sniper vandals, so just be careful. To damage Taniks, to move him completely out of this room, just get your sniper out and just shoot him from a distance. He won't hurt you. You know he's going to teleport out when those two captains, ultra captains, spawn to the right down there. That's when you know Taniks is leaving the room. Focus fire on those captains, especially with solar burn on. They will do massive damage to you as well. So the captains are gone. Now you're just going to play it safe. Focus. Some dregs will spawn. Some invisible sword guys will probably still be alive. Just work your way through the room. Stay in the back. That's what I do. Here are the sword guys. You can go up in that top spot I showed you. Again, like I said, I personally like down here because you can always run away. I'm just going to fast forward here, guys. You get the idea. Kill everything from a distance. Be careful about snipers. There'll be a couple dregs, but nothing really to worry about. Just work your way on down the room. Get all the ammo loaded up once you clear the room. And we're now moving on to the next room, which is a walker. Now, the Devil Walker will not spawn down until you kill enemies. There's the Vandals in the way back. You clear out these dregs. 1 or 2 Vandals and a captain. Okay, you're fine. Now there's a couple Vandals to my left, way in the back. Kill these dregs. And once you kill those Vandals, then the Devil Walker will spawn. You can kill the Devil Walker from down here. It's just going to be much harder because you're going to have to worry about ads. See, the Devil Walker's chilling up there until you clear out the enemies in front of me. They're down low there. But you can be over here. Enemies will spawn to your right out that door to start when the Devil Walker drops, and they will spawn right here out to the left of you. It's just harder. You can try to, man yourself down here, but it's just a little more difficult. Now I'm going to switch to Blade Dancer for this next part so I can jump unfazed. Titans and Warlocks, you guys can just float on up. It's super easy. I'm just doing this because it's a little bit harder for me to go quicker. Jump on these boxes, and we're going up to this ledge up here. Hunter's struggling. There we go. Now bust out your ghost. You need your ghost out to open up this door, and you're going to use this door for cover. I'm going to switch back to Gunslinger. You can chill in the room. You can chill out on this platform. I'm going to kill those guys to draw out the Devil Walker. Again, you need your ghost out to open up the door. I have no clue why this is even here, why Bungie would put this here. I mean, it's just they're just asking for you to come up here. It's the easiest way to do this. I'm going to focus on taking out his blue cannon gun. That's what I like to do. You don't have to, but I like to disarm him. So I'm just going to focus all my sniper fire. Some enemies will spawn down to the bottom left there. So just be careful if arc burns on. And I'm kneeling down in the back here, so he can't really see me. And if he is going to fire, he's mainly going to hit the front of the platform. So just try to stay back. So I'm working on taking out his gun. His gun is gone. Now, snipers will spawn to the top left over there, where I'm looking right now out of that door, once you take him down for the first time. So just be prepared to run back in this room and take the snipers out with your primary. So here we go. I'm working up with Black Hammer. Now he's going to shoot his little major thing. He still has that, obviously. So just be careful. Come to the back of the platform if he pulls out that super cannon. Shoot out his legs. I'm shooting, waiting for him to go down. He's down. Now I'm going right back into the room. I'm rushing in because snipers. Here come the snipers. Bust out your primary gun and use that to kill the snipers. And here we go. Now we're going to light up the Devil Walker. There's no snipers. There's no enemies down to our left. And just get your best sniper, whatever you got. I'm using Black Hammer with Solar Burn. If you don't have Black Hammer, that's alright. Maybe you got an LDR. It's okay. Maybe you got a Icebreaker. Great gun as well. Just might take a little longer to kill because you got to wait for the recharge. I mean, I'm doing 10,000 damage here. It's super quick on this Devil Walker. He's dead. All the enemies that were in the room initially will despawn. There they are down to the right. They'll despawn soon. Just wait for them to despawn, and enemies will come out of this door, dregs and a couple shanks. Kill them from up top. This Nightfall likes to try and screw you over with having Taniks teleport in front of you, and this is one of these moments. The moment you enter that hallway, he will teleport in front of you. So what I want you to do is run in just barely and turn around and haul ass out of there. Now you'll hear Taniks. Taniks spawn just there, and there'll be some shanks and some dregs as well that might spawn with him. And you need to do some damage on him until he will move on. See, there's some dregs. I don't know where Taniks went. He left. He's probably to the right or the left. There he is. There's Taniks. First time I ever did this, the first week, the dude popped up and almost killed us all. So here he goes. He will shoot a Scorch Cannon out there. I'm going to fast forward this part. For some reason, it like blacked out the area, so I couldn't really tell where he was. I could see his name, but I didn't want to waste any sniper ammo at him. Once you do enough damage, he should leave, but for some reason, Taniks just didn't want to leave this hallway. And I didn't want to creep up too far and get killed, so I just was popping some galley in there. And I'm creeping around the corner. He should be gone if you do enough damage, but for some reason, he didn't want to teleport. And you'll see him in a second. Here he is. He's chilling. Where is he? There he is. He's just taking a stroll in Central Park. So I bust out a golden gun, do some more damage. And there he goes. He finally teleported. I don't know. He was just chilling in this hallway with sipping a Mai Tai. This is the main room where you're going to kill him. You see him right there teleporting around. Now he will appear right there on that platform. Right there when you go into the room. I want you to get your rockets ready. Pop a pack. And wait for a cooldown if you don't have Gallahorn and it's solar burn, or you don't have that good of a rocket launcher. Wait for your cooldown. I'm talking sit there for 5 minutes, okay? Just sit there for 5 minutes. Play it safe. I'd rather have you be able to pop rockets and then run back up in here, pop a pack, and go in there and unload on his ass even more rockets. With last time this was here, I was arc burn. I used patience and time to light him up. I was thinking I was going to do the same thing. I'm creeping out to try and get him. There he goes. He's spawning and just fall back in this room. I was going to use Black Hammer, but then I was like, man, with solar burn on, he's going to wreck me. So I just put on Gallahorn, and it's unlike Omnigul. The health you did earlier on him is gone. It doesn't regen like on Omnigul, and I'm just lighting him up with rockets. So he spawns off the platform. Well, he hasn't spawned yet, but he will spawn. There he goes. He spawned all the way down to the right. Now, enemies will start to spawn. Don't even worry about that. Follow my path. He's super low. We're going to go finish him off. I get stuck right there. Just follow my path. We're going to go up on this little platform, and enemies will come up here, but it's going to take them days to figure out where the steps are to come back here. You should have enough time to finish him off. Taniks will be to your left somewhere. Find him. There he is, and finish him off. Titans, you can pop a bubble up here. Warlocks, you got self-res. Hunters, I would maybe go to Blade Dancer at this point, just in case you need to go and visit and run back up into that hallway we were in to pop another pack. But there you go. Hopefully this walkthrough was helpful, and it helps you solo the Nightfall. I didn't get nothing. I got a legendary engram. I really hope you guys get something better. If you like this video, comment, share, like, subscribe. Check out my other videos. I have other helpful walkthroughs like this. And here's my piece of junk legendary engram. Gah. Have a good one, guys. See ya.